fishing.
All right.
Hey, Brent, there's already one down here.
Come on, Brent. Should we try to catch a fish?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what's down this way.
Hi, I'm Bob Jensen. This is Fishing the Midwest. Thanks for stopping by. There are so many outstanding opportunities for largemouth bass in the Midwest. Today, John Peterson and Chip Leer and I are going to be chasing largemouth in shallow water. After that, we're going to be trolling with crankbaits for walleyes. First though, it's largemouth bass, shallow water. Here we go. One thing that I always look forward to when it comes to fishing is fishing for largemouth bass in shallow water. It's just a fun thing to do. It's visual, you can see the strike much of the time, it's toe-to-toe combat with the bass, and best of all, when the bass are in the shallows, they're often biters. This past June, shortly after the Minnesota Bass Opener, Chip Leer and John Peterson and I got together to catch bass in shallow water, specifically in the rushes. We had done this before and we're looking forward to doing it again. We just knew the bass would be in the rushes. They always are at this time of the year. We got in the boat. Chip was in the bow, I was in the middle, JP was bringing up the rear. JP was tying on a spinnerbait, and Chip was casting and catching right away.
There we go.
Got him?
Yep.
Good one?
I don't know. I gotta get him up on top right now. He's stuck in those weeds,
Chipper,
man.
get him up here, buddy.
You gotta hoist him out of there. There he is. There he is. There he is. Oh, nice way to start a day. Holy smokes.
I think that was your third cast, Chip, something like that.
That might be an indication of good things to come when you start a day just like that.
Look at that. Spinnerbait.
Yep.
I'm still trying to tie up. Wait a little bit. Make it fair. I haven't got my line in the water yet.
He's got nothing tied on. Best search bait in the world this time of year. Some great largemouth bass.
We continued on, but nothing much was happening. So I threw a swim jig to the deeper water off the other side of the boat and got bit.
He's coming up. That's a bass. Is
Bass.
it? Oh yeah, he rolled right on the surface, man. Nice one. Whoa, doggy.
He was out there a ways,
Yeah,
wasn't
he was. Well, you know what? Long casts pay off in
Yeah.
the bright sun like this. Nice.
He was way out there.
Hey, Bob, that's a pretty nice little fish. You got him out deep out there?
Yeah.
I continued to throw that swim jig to the deep water, but nothing happened, so I turned around and threw it to the shallows. Hook up.
Got him?
Yep. So far.
Oh, nice.
You know,
How fun is that?
I know it. But he doesn't
Wanna
want to
go
come
in?
out.
Wanna go get him?
There he came out. He came out. You got to get these guys headed your way right away, don't you?
Get him up. Oh, beauty. It's a fat one, Bob.
Yeah, I know.
That's what's great about bass fishing, Bob, though. It isn't this dainty, meaty walleye stuff. When you're gonna stick him, you gotta stick him and pull him out of the weeds. I thought he was a lot bigger when he first came up. Thought it was about a 4-pounder. There we go.
Nice.
He was out a ways, wasn't he? Chip?
He was out away. He's actually in this emerging cabbage out
Yeah.
here, right on the outside.
Yeah.
Nice one, though.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big fish to hoist up like that.
I know. I know.
That's the fun part, though.
That is. And that's what makes this a good spot is you got cabbage right up next to the weeds, the
Yep.
rushes.
There's lots of places for these fish to hide. They're not limited. And I think that's one of the reasons that we're throwing the baits we are today is because you want to cover a lot of water. We're not going to precise spot-on-spot stuff. Right now, it's early enough in the day. We're just searching out and finding, making contact with these fish.
Singles.
Yep.
Yep.
Out in this big, vast forest of fish habitat.
We continued to throw shallow and deep with different baits and continued to catch a bass here and there, but there was no real pattern. Okay, they're not really where we thought they'd be, so we're gonna make a little move when we come back. Let's see what happens when we do that. Fishing the Midwest is presented by Northland Fishing Tackle, made by fishermen for fishermen. Cabela's, the world's foremost outfitter of hunting, fishing, and outdoor gear. Ranger Boats, still building legends, one at a time. And Growth Energy, America's ethanol supporters.